What's up, guys? Let me fix this so it doesn't say subscriber only chat because, yeah. Anyway, what's up, guys? It's been a day. For those of y'all that are in Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, everywhere with these storms, they're dumb. They're dumb. They're dumb. But yeah, it's been a fun day for me. So what we're gonna do this evening is, you ready? Y'all are gonna get to watch me design this certificate this time because I didn't have time to earlier. So as you guys know, let me explain something a little bit because I had somebody ask yesterday. So the spreadsheet, the master spreadsheet that I have over here, the ones that I had Scarlett help me with, the Latin reads, with the goddess reads. Oh, let me turn my ringer off. With things like that. These are done. My phone hates me. These are done with very old text, according to birthdays, birth times, etc. So that's how all of these dates come about. And with the majority of my readings going forward, you guys are going to get a certificate with it. Some kind of certificate, something like that. It creates a little extra work for me, but I want to make sure that you guys have something tangible that you can see, that you can print out, that you can hang, whatever it is you want to do. So I'm going to move you guys closer. And yeah, let's design a Mother's Day certificate. Well, this is a goddess certificate, but I'm doing these. I felt like we needed to do it for Mother's Day specifically. So I'm trying to decide, what do we put behind these? Let's see what Cosmos pulls up. See, and then there's this gorgeous, look at this. Why can't that be on a certificate? It can't because it's a thing, but that pisses me off. I love that one. Ooh, that's a good Mother's Day. That's a good goddess. Yes. Or that one actually has different moon phases on it. Let's see. I'm partial to that. I feel like that one's not enough. Does that make sense? Like that versus that. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and veto that one. Ooh, look at this one though. Still like that one better. I got an idea. Hold, please. How about that? How about that? How about that? I like that one. All right. Oh, why does it just move back and forth? Because it's a bitch, that's why. Yeah, I like that one. I like that. Because that adds both of them. It's that gorgeous, bright. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's see what goddess comes up with. Let's see here. Because we got to have one that's really cool. I feel like that gold really pops against that. So let's see. Let's see what else we find. See what else we find. She really pops. But I also need to make sure that we're not representing one type of goddess over another. Am I right? We might go with this one right here. We might go with that one right there. We might go with that one right there. There's so many. There's so many. I wonder if... Yeah, see, that makes her look weird. Yeah, I don't like that one. Like, there are some like this that are absolutely gorgeous, but I feel like for what we're trying to accomplish here, I feel like that one is going to be the best one. All right, so let's see here. We are going to do something really special with this one, though, because this is for the mamas. So we have to make sure I feel like that needs to be brighter. Okay. Why does that not look even to me? Because it's not. That's why. Still not. I hate when Canva does that. You know what I mean? All right. I'm going to do this, and we're going to scoot you guys over slightly so I can see. So I can see. Okay. Oh, wait. That one. That one. Because that one matches that beautiful goddess so much better. So much better. And then I'm kind of wondering this. What if we... What if we did that? Oh, y'all can't even see it. What if we did that? Yes, because that is better than just boring borders. Am I right? Am I right? All right, so we want to flip it that way. And then we are going to put it rada. The other one is just, you can't see the edge, so we're going to do ta-da. We're going to do that one. And we're going to flip it vertically. No, we're not. Okay. So this one has to get done. We're going to see how it looks. Duh. Now we can do the flipping. Yes. 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 The answer is yes. All right. So let's see here. Let's do... about that line? I think that might be a little too, let's see in here. Yeah, that one. No. There we go. I like that color better. Y'all get to see the whole design process. All right, goddess lady, we're gonna move you over here. We don't have any music going on. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Why don't we have music going on? What? Why don't I have music on? Let's just... Oh. Earlier, I think I got flagged a little bit for words in the music. So let's not wordy words in the music. Thank you, Miss Eunice. Let's do... This is supposed to be rhythmic, ancient, Mesopotamian, ambient music for focus. How they know what is that? Okay, I'm digging. I'm digging. We'll leave it on that. All right. Yeah. What do you guys think so far? We're going to move the goddess lady. So she's not going to stay there. I don't know. Actually, she might stay there. Yeah, she looks better over here than she does. Okay. So we're just going to leave her there. Yeah, we're going to leave her there. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, well, I'm digging this. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think of the music? I don't think I like it. It's not Bodhi enough. Not Bodhi enough. It's just not. We're going to roll with this one. All right. My phone, all I got to do is breathe on it and it does whatever it does. Stop it. Okay. That is not a good font. It's ugly. Let's find a good goddess font. No. 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 Let's see. Elegante. I mean, that's obviously the default. We got to be way over the top, right? Way over the top, right? Because, like, this is the goddess. Yeah? Way over the top. What do we think of that? Too hard to read? What do you think? I mean, I like it. It's nice and over the top. What do you think? Yeah? We like it? Oh, no, we don't like it underlined, though. Thank you, Miss Eunice. I like it, too. I like it, too. Did we get her centered? No, we didn't. There she is. All right. So, why do you keep putting it down there? I don't... Stop it! All right. So we're going to use the normal cheesy. Okay, so let's see here. I just want, okay, you know what? Whatever. I was hiding down there. I grew up in the 80s. Don't judge. Everything was a your mama joke. Don't judge. Nobody told me my eyeshadow was a little funky from the day. Your mom. It's funny. Laugh. It's okay. It's okay. That does need a shadow effect, though. I want to see y'all's pretty little names. Okay, so there we go. So I don't like that you can't really see the writing very much. Okay, we're going to fix that. Oh, oh. Mm-mm. That is, no, that is not a color. That's gross. That's gross. Okay, I like the lavender. I'm down with the lavender. What about purple? I'm really down with the purple. What do we think? I guess I could actually show you guys, yeah? What do you think? So we got the purple behind it. Lavender. We don't really have a lot of blue. No. This is a goddess certificate. We don't need blue. I think the pink is too much, so I think it needs to be... I think that lavender like brings out some of the lavender. What do you think? Because we can also do this. Yeah, there we go. We'll make it a little less. Yeah. I like that one. Yeah. This has to be smaller though. Because these are like your guardian goddesses. Oh, I got plenty of room. Get bigger. Get bigger. Yeah. Oh wait, Moral is next. I am going to do a few of these tonight, and the rest of them will be done on Sunday. If you guys look at the event, you might notice that the date changed. It's because these storms have been fucking with my internet, and to be honest, they've been fucking with me. So yeah. All right. So now we, oh yeah, I was like, what else do we need on here? I'm gonna put a cute little blurb on here. So we are going to have to do... We're going to have to do that because you can't see it. There we go. What is the transparency on those? 63. All right. Because we needed to match. There we go. We obviously do not need your mom down there. Thank you, guys. I like all the little clammy clams. I like the clammies. All right, I'm going to move you guys like that. Hold on. Oh, you bitch ass. What are you doing? What are you doing with your life right now? Thank you. I didn't create them, so... I wonder, do I need to leave a thing certificate created by? I don't know. I'm overthinking shit tonight. You're welcome. You're welcome. My name doesn't need to be that big, though. Y'all have those days where you overthink everything in the whole fucking world? That's where I'm at today. That's where I'm at today. All right, so now we have to try to get that more gold than black. I think we can do it. So we needed that. We needed that. Thank you, guys. Highlights. We need no shadows. We need oh look at there we go. We're gonna do it white. Yeah, because I want your mom to be the biggest thing. I want you to be the biggest thing because this is a goddess certificate. It's a goddess certificate. Yeah. So we're actually gonna change something up. Y'all hear the thunder? Okay. Actually, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. And then I want to put the goddesses' names in this script, but the problem is there are some of them that we're not going to be able to read if I do that. So, let's see here. But I feel like a goddess needs to have their name big and huge. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I mean, they're the goddess, right? They're a goddess. That one is 17. We got to go all out, right? The answer is yes. You know, we'll have to with the gods too, or they'll throw a fit as well. You know they will. All right. We'll figure this out here in a second. I'm just overthinking everything. So let me see who's first on my list. Let's do that. Miss Myra. I am not going to put your birth dates on these, though, just so you guys know. There we go. All right. I ought to know your birthday by heart by now, but I doubt. Ooh, Maman Bridget. Okay. What do we think? I want the goddesses' names to be big. You know what I mean? I don't know why I'm leaning that way, because it's really easier for me to see over here. Some of the names are really long, so I just want to make sure that they all are going to fit. You know what I mean? She's not your only one. Let me say that. Let me be like, wait, hang on. There we go. All right. That is a Japanese goddess. And then let me see your birth time. Ooh, and then Bastet. You have several really powerful ones there. Several really powerful ones there. Don't y'all love it when you have migraine days and then your eyes are like, okay, 1 minute, and the next minute it's like, yeah, don't you love that? Don't you love that? So I'll be doing these tonight and again on Mother's Day. Make sure they actually download like they're supposed to. Oh yeah, this is like the 90s club music we were listening to the other day. I forgot. Eunice, I think you're next. Let me see. Ooh, so some of the goddesses that I chose for this spreadsheet, I tried to get a very wide range, okay? Oh, good, I'm glad you like it, Maya. I tried to get a very, very wide range. So there's everything from like Norse and Greek gods that everybody knows to Hittite and Armenian and Polynesian and Albanian and Intuit. And I tried to get a very big, wide array of goddesses because all of you guys are a big, wide array of goddesses. So, thank you, Moonrise. So your first one is actually an Armenian goddess. Let me make sure I'm spelling it right. No, I didn't. I left a... I am just messing this all up. There we go. There we go. So this is the goddess. This is the ancient Armenian goddess of love, beauty, fertility, and water. And she's also like known for her beauty. Hi in Spain. How are you? I love that. And your next one is a Polynesian goddess. Okay. So this is the goddess over motherhood, creation, the ocean, moon, fertility, and transformation. Some of them I'll read you guys, like if they're ones that you don't know. And you know what? I should have. Let me look at Maya's, and I will. I tell you who yours were. So Maman Brigitte, I know right off the bat. She is a Haitian and Voodoo Loa, LWA. Bastet, who is your soul one, that is Egyptian. And then I don't know if I'm going to say this right. Uzume is Japanese. All right, so let's look at your third one here, Eunice. Okay, hold on just a minute here because I screwed myself up. There we go. I usually have it like color coordinated what's like day and what's evening, and I don't this time. So I'm like, okay, hold on, I'm fucking myself up here. There you are. Ooh, you have a really, really old Norse goddess, I guess. I'm not quite sure how you pronounce that, so I'm not going to try. But her name means treasure. So she is the old Norse goddess of treasure, gems, and beauty. So, hello in the Netherlands. I don't know how you pronounce her name, but I have a scratch on my glasses or something. But I love that her name literally means treasure. I think that's the perfect name for a goddess. Some of the goddesses I put on this list, y'all, are like crazy. Aw, I will make sure that I put this on the YouTubes. I have a whole bunch of stuff to download, Brett. But I got you. You are so welcome. My internet's slow. These do look really pretty. It's like they look different against white that they do on the like dark gray background over here on Messenger. They look so pretty. They look so pretty. All right, we got Miss Eunice. I guess I could like actually go back to the list. I was like, why am I in Eunice's name again? Because you clicked the wrong thing. Dummy. All right. Since some of y'all's moms are listening, I won't do as many curse words. All right, Jade. Bastet is your physical one. So Bastet is the goddess of the home, of domestic life, of cats. She's also a fierce protector of the home and everything in it. And she defends against evil spirits and diseases. Did you know that? Did you know that? None of y'all told me that. I don't know what that is. It's all right. It's all right. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. All right, let's find you here. Ooh, then you have an ancient Sumerian goddess, Tiamat. And she is basically the mother of all the gods. She's the mother of civilization, but she's the mother of chaos and the mother of order. It's so funny. I mean, it's not funny, but I think it's awesome, the duality. I'm looking twice just to make sure that I'm right. Yeah, okay. So according to the chart, both your moral and your soul is Tiamat. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. Thank you, Angel. What's up, Mike? How are you? How are you feeling? For those of you guys that are still waiting on birth chart reports, they're coming. I did not expect, I don't know why, but I did not expect you that many. All right, Miss Kathy Mazel. I will probably, it looks like I've gotten, we'll go till 8:30 and then I have to go pick up my kid. So, and it's supposed to be storming, so I am leaving a little bit early because all of the storm shit is stupid. I'm just saying. I'm tired of it. Like, I don't mind the rain, but I know some of y'all feel the exact same, and we've all been bitching about it for a hot minute. So those of you guys that are like, quit bitching about the rain. So if I put that in the middle, it's going to go over the goddess a little bit, but I think that's okay. Some of y'all are like, shut up. Ooh, you have Hathor. So Hathor is the Egyptian goddess of beauty, love, partying, basically music, dancing, pleasure. She is a big time protector of women. I am probably not going to pronounce this right, but we're gonna try. I am pretty sure that it's Inari Okami. If I may be wrong, so please don't skewer me. She is a Japanese Shinto goddess. She's very, very interesting. If you guys get some of these goddesses that you're not familiar with, you should look them up. She is, it's so funny. This is how it's listed. The goddess of foxes. The goddess of foxes, fertility, rice, tea, sake, agriculture, prosperity, and commerce. All the things, like all the things. All the money things and the foxes. Because those two should obviously go together. And of course you have to have, this one's going to crack you up. So this one has so many names. This one has so many names, but the main one that she goes by is the Queen Mother of the West. This is a Chinese goddess, and she is like the big of the big. Like, she is the empress of the Chinese goddesses. She is considered the most powerful Chinese goddess. She is a powerful independent deity, and she is one that is a protector of women that don't want to be submissive. She also controls immortality and the afterlife. Like, there's a few of these I fell down the rabbit hole and I was like, bitch, you gotta work. Bitch, you gotta work. There are some of them on here. There are some of them on here that you guys are going to be like, excuse you, what? I'm just saying. There's a goddess of insanity on here. I feel like that's every mom. I feel like that's every mom. Am I wrong? I don't care how good your kids are. At one point or another, they have driven you insane. Every single mom in here is laughing their ass off right now. Every single mom. And if you aren't a mom, chances are you've driven your mom insane at some point or another. I'm just saying. We'll come across her. You watch. Miss Samantha Belcher, you're next. Every time I see your name, I want to go watch Bob's Burgers. Just so you know. You're like the lost Belcher. So who do you identify more with in Bob's Burgers? My kid thinks that she's Tina, but I don't know. I think my kid goes back and forth between all three kids. Your family says you're Linda. Yeah, my kid tells me that all the time. And I'm like, I don't know if I think that's funny or not. But I'm always randomly singing. So, and I sing terribly, which makes it great. Yeah. All right. Ooh, so your physical guardian, I don't know if it's Ran or if the A is longer, but she is one of the most powerful Old Norse goddesses. You are 100% Jean. No, you're not. No, you're not. I don't know who you are. I'm gonna have to think. But she is the personification of the sea. And she is considered one of the most powerful Old Norse goddesses. You want to be Jean. Oh my God, stop with yourself. You're so funny. Of course you want to be Jean. I think that I'm Linda until I get pushed too far, and then I 100% am Louise. 100%. And then you have Fortuna. And she is the Roman goddess of fortune, luck, and chance. One of the things that I love about doing these with the goddesses, the god ones will come out more towards Father's Day, just so you guys know. But what I love about these is that these correspond with your birthday and your birth time. And so these are ones that are around you all the time. They're like spirit team, divine guardians. Does that make sense? So, yeah. All right, so let me get on it here. My brain just went, what? What? Okay, there we go. 22. Oh, Austera. Okay. So Austera is your soul guardian. Why can't I remember a number to save my life right now? Nope. So one of the things I think is really funny, because I see every time spring rolls around, I see people say, oh, well, that's not an actual goddess. It's not an actual deity. It's just made up or whatever. It's not, though. And anybody that actually wants to research and, do something besides just listen to shit on social media. She has been mentioned pretty far back. She's actually mentioned really solidly in texts in the 7th and 8th centuries. That's not something that somebody just made up, up last year. So, I don't know. And then the other thing that cracks me up too, and some of you guys are gonna, your eyes are gonna roll so hard at this, so just prepare them. You might close them now. The thing I love is when people of a certain, Brett, you're next. People of a certain persuasion, not persuasion, people that like a certain book want to say that because a god or goddess isn't mentioned in areas where they did not have a writing system until like after the birth of Christ, that god or goddess didn't exist. It hurts my brain. It hurts my brain. Do you understand what I'm saying? It does. It hurts my brain. I'm like, what? What? All right, Miss Misty. Oh, you have to be up here at the top. All right. And happy upcoming birthday, by the way. Ooh, you have one of my favorites. I love this one a lot. This one's really easy to pronounce. It's Tara. She is a... Buddhism doesn't really have gods or goddesses They have bodhisattvas, and she is one of the few female bodhisattvas. She saves, y'all are going to love this. She's going to become, hang on, let me highlight it again so I don't lose it. She's going to become one of your favorites, and you're going to fall down the rabbit hole. Are you ready? She is one of the only female bodhisattvas, and she saves beings from otherworldly and spiritual danger. She saves beings from otherworldly and spiritual danger. She's one of my favorites for obvious reason. She lives beyond nirvana, and she is the most important female deity in Buddhism. She has a lot of different forms and different colors. So when you look her up, you're going to see like green Tara and blue Tara and stuff like that. So she's one of my favorites. She's one of my all-time favorites. Her story is really cool. Like, she's just a really cool deity. And then your next one, I hope that I don't mess this up. Let's see what, I want to say that it's Magu, but please don't skewer me for that. She's a Chinese goddess. She is a hemp goddess is literally what she says. A hemp, it says in there, a hemp goddess. But this is funny. You guys ready? The first two things you're going to find about her when you go to look at her is she's the goddess of hemp and the goddess of caves. And I'm like, well, wait, what? Like, okay, but listen to this. You ready? She is also the guardian of the elixir of life, immortality, and she is a protector of women. I would be in a cave too. If I had the elixir of life and immortality, my ass would be hiding in a cave too. I wouldn't come out for nobody. I wouldn't come out for nobody. All right, PM. Sass, give me a number between 1 and 12. I don't want to be biased when I look at it. So give me a number between 1 and 12. Late PM, 9. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to do 9:45. Oh, frig. Sweet. So Frigg is a Germanic Norse goddess, marriage, prophecy, clairvoyance, and motherhood. I like how these came out. Oh, you didn't see that. You didn't see that. You didn't see that going. Make sure they're actually sending. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Yeah, those are a couple of very interesting, well, all of them. All of them. But yeah, when I was falling down the rabbit hole with some of these, and I had to remind myself, like, you need to work. Save this one for later when you can't sleep and you're sitting in bed and you need something to read. All right, Miss Brenda, you're next. Oh, I am going to do a video on this one. I already started like getting the stuff together for it. Did you guys know that there is actually a Wiccan goddess? Did you know that? She belongs to Wicca. She is technically like a Greek Roman goddess that has been rolled into Wicca. You ready? Her name is Aradia. Aradia. She is the goddess of the moon, the queen of the witches. That's what it says. The queen of the witches. She is the goddess over feminine power, justice. I wish y'all could see my hair standing up. She is also the temptress and the keeper of secrets. Look at y'all learning new things. Can you see my hair standing up? Look at y'all learning new things. How many of y'all just went? Yeah. So a lot of times, witches that align more with Wiccan beliefs think they're working with Hecate, and they're not. They're working with Aradia. And that is why when they try to get a pendant or a candle, it doesn't work. The more you know. Sorry. All right. I'm going to quit being a smartass. Not really, but maybe. Your next one is a Greek goddess. This is Medea. She is, speak of the devil, speak of Hecate. She is a Greek goddess, but she actually was a human and she was deified. So she was one of the main priestesses for Hecate. She is known as the goddess of illusion, deception, and magic, as well as being an enchantress. So, yeah, look, you learned 2 new things today, didn't you? 2 new things. Y'all gonna learn today. Come on, that's funny. That's funny. All right, this one, I don't know if I can pronounce. I want to say that it's Iangana. Please, for those of you guys that are Australian, she is an Aboriginal goddess. She is the creator goddess. She is the mother of all water animals, the mother of humans, and she lives in something called the dreaming and is associated with passing away. So she's really, really a cool goddess. Yeah, I thought about doing a class on goddesses, and then I thought, you know what? I'll just put out some videos. I'll just put out some videos. Y'all are going to learn about all the goddesses. You were a hospice nurse, and that's your soul guardian. You don't say. This is why I love these so much. This is why I love these so much. Because, like, I did Scarly's for her, and then we talked about it with the Latin deities yesterday, and or Monday, and she was, yes, yesterday. Don't listen to me. My brain hurts. And she was like, what? You know, because the very first time I ever met Scarly in person, we talked about hummingbirds, because I had a hummingbird in my office. And to know that one of her main deities that's around her all the time, according to her birthday, is that one. So I love it. I love when I do these and then you guys are like, wait, what? So to know that you are a hospice nurse and that is your soul deity, I'm just saying. And then you have 2 associated with witches stuff. I think that's fucking fantastic. I think it's fantastic. All right, Sammie, save me from myself. Sammie is going to be the last one I do tonight because I do need to go get my kiddo before this big ass storm starts to hit. Sammie. Yeah, my mama's birthday. Let's find you there. And of course you have to have one that I can't pronounce. So for those of you guys that have tickets, don't stress. They'll be done on Sunday and I will do them video. So if you're like, well, that's Mother's Day, I got a dinner, it's okay, I got you. They will be done on video for you guys. It'll be on TikTok and YouTube so you can watch. So yeah. Why did I just put that? Why why did I do it in the wrong place? All right. I cannot pronounce this one. And she is interesting. She is I'm going to say this wrong too. Taino. Taino. I'm going to say it wrong. I'm so sorry. But she's not one you mess around with. This deity right here is not one you mess around with. She is the goddess of wrath, the goddess of storms, the goddess of winds, and the goddess of manifestation. She is not somebody that you mess around with. She legitimately, I think that they modeled Storm from the X-Men off of her, because she has white hair and legitimately looks like that. She looks like Storm from the X-Men. This one is interesting, and when you see this one, you're going to go, wait, is that, you spelled it wrong. It's not Hera, okay? It's Herja. She is an Old Norse Valkyrie goddess, and she is the goddess of war. Thank you, Sammy. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm like, I'm going to say this wrong. I'm going to say this 9 shades of wrong. This is why I don't word things a lot. I can have somebody tell me repeatedly, it's the fucking word bank is not wording because of the epilepsy. It's great. It's actually bullshit. I'm not gonna lie. It's bullshit. Oh, and then of course you have Gaia. Because why wouldn't you have a storm goddess and then a Valkyrie and then anything less than Gaia? So Gaia, for those of you guys that don't know, yes, she is like the Mother Earth or whatever, but she is a primordial goddess of the earth. She is the goddess of earth, creation, planetary power. So not just the planet, not just creation, but planetary power. She is said to be the ancestral mother of all beings. Anything that's alive came from her. And she is the mother of all of the Greek gods. So, you know, just a little tiny deity. Just a little tiny deity. Just a little one. Just a little one. Yeah, I like this playlist too much. It's total 90s. It's total 90s. You know what? I have time to do a couple more. So we'll do a couple more. Sarah Connors, you're next. I was looking at the time, making sure I have time. Plus, these are gorgeous. I love these. I'm going to have so much fun with the gods. Y'all have no idea. Y'all have no idea. All right. Let's find Sarah. Ooh, you have Medea. What I want to know is this, and I want you guys to do me a favor that I'm doing these certificates for. I want you guys to do me a favor. When you fall down the rabbit hole, because you will, about these goddesses, and you go, holy shit, and you realize that some of those have been around you your entire life, and you realize that, you know, you have a lot of those traits and characteristics, please message us. Please message and let us know. I want to know. And I know that all of the mods want to know too. So, the girls that answer the messages, Scarly and Christine, if somebody messages and says, oh my God, this lined up so much, will you put it in like the mod chat? Like, I want to know. And I'll have to read some of them. You know what? I will totally do that. If you guys fall down the rabbit hole of which goddesses and how they, you know what I mean? How, when you saw it, you were like, what the fuck? Like, that's the goddess of foxes, and I literally have foxes all over my house or something like that. I'll read them. I'll do a live stream and I'll just read them. Okay? All right, so you have Medea. Sarah is your first one. She is the Greek goddess who was a human that was a high priestess of Hecate, and she is the goddess of illusion, deception, magic, and she was said to be an enchantress. And then you have Bastet as your moral guardian. This will also tell you what kind of magic you're good at. I'm just saying. Oh, and then you have, I think it's Astlik. I can't pronounce it. Let's not do that. She is the Armenian goddess of love, beauty, fertility, and water. And when you guys, those of you guys that have her, or if you just fall down the rabbit hole looking her up, it's Astlik. Like it, her beauty was like known throughout all of that land. I put a lot of these up ticket-wise because I did. Because I did. There's no reason why. Jennifer. Oh, I'm doing one for you and your mom. I'm going to, before I even get into looking, I'm going to die if y'all both, okay, not really, but I'm going to cackle if y'all both have, oh, why did I just do that? If y'all have ones that are the same. You are here right in time. Yep. Okay. Let's see if I can say this one correctly. Okay. What the hell? Oh, I hit the caps lock. I was like, why is it not being a big... Astrild, I think is her name. Astrild. She is an old Norse goddess / Valkyrie. She is the goddess of love and romance, and she's also known as Cupid in other pantheons, I guess you'd say. Ooh, and then you have Maman Bridget. And I didn't say this a while ago, but Maman Bridget is the only white Loa in Voodoo. And what I love so much about her is they do believe that she is a representation of the goddess Brigid, when the Irish indentured servants, we're just going to say that, apparently the Irish women didn't listen very well. No one would ever believe that. And so they were not very valued, and they were shipped down to the Caribbean to work on the plantations. And so they mingled basically with the people that were there. And then the Irish women brought Brigid, there's a whole bunch of different names for her, into that practice there. And so she became part of it. She's a badass, though. She is the protector of women, but she is also the goddess, basically, of justice, of life and death, of fertility, and of cemeteries. So she's wicked, wicked cool. She is represented by a black rooster and loves peppers and super spicy rum. I like rum, but not spicy rum. Or peppers. Oh, you got your mama up early. What's wrong with you? Oh, this ought to make Scarly happy. Santa Muerte is your soul. So she is Holy Death. Scarly can probably tell you the actual name of her in some of the different... I just put Latin American because I know that she's found in several different cultures and areas down there. But she is protection, healing, safe passage to the afterlife. She is someone that really guards over her followers. And Scarly can tell you a lot more about her. All right, let me download yours before I start making your mom's and forget to download yours, because I did that last night with Sylvie. I started on her kiddos and just didn't even download Sylvie's. All right. Here's mom's. Oh, no. Thank you, Christine. I'll have to redo Brenda's. I don't know why it didn't download either. That's bullshit. Okay. So we'll do hers in just a second. I'll redo hers in just a second, Christine. All right. So Mom has the Armenian goddess of love, beauty, fertility, water, and was known for her beauty. No, thank you, Christina. I'm so glad that I want to catch him right off the bat. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to. I probably got about 10 more minutes, and then I got a jet. Ooh, her moral one though is Hina, which is a Polynesian goddess. She is a very powerful female goddess that's over motherhood, creation, the ocean, the moon, fertility, and transformation. Jennifer, is your mom somebody that goes like, is your mom somebody that will hold a grudge until the whole universe ends? I'm just curious. Because her soul deity is the Morrigan. Not Z Morrigan, the Morrigan. Okay, so the Morrigan is an Irish deity. Do you really? That's funny. I will, Miss Eunice. She is known as a triple goddess. She is also known as the Phantom Queen. She is the goddess of war, of fate, of victory in battle, of revenge, and she is the guardian of the earth and its people. But she was known, she is known as someone who revenges anybody that is done wrong. In fact, she was depicted and still is depicted sometimes as washing the clothes, washing the red liquid stuff out of the clothes of people who were unalived wrongly. She embodies mother, maiden, and crone. I had to ask. I was like, I gotta know. Like, is this a like we hold a grudge forever and ever? Like, I get it. I totally get it. All right, let me actually download yours. Let me actually download yours. And then let me redo Brenda's. I like calling it red liquid magic now because everybody on that video was like, wait, what? What is that? You don't need to know. You don't need to know. All right. So let me go back and redo Brenda's. There we go. Okay. No, don't do that. No. I love that y'all are having so much fun with these. I really, really do. All right, Aradia. Aradia, yep. And Medea. I remembered hers because we talked about the three. I was like, this is interesting. There we go. Now let me make sure it actually, there we go. So these spreadsheets take me a while to make. Like figuring out which goddess goes where. They take me a while. All right. Let's see if it actually sends. Yay, it sent. All right. Tashana is next. Nope. Don't mess up the things. Don't mess up the things. Okay. So you also have Aradia first, so I don't even have to change. I find that very funny because I know you. Because I know you, and I find it very funny that that is the one that is your physical one. The goddess of the moon, the queen of the witches, feminine power, justice, and the keeper of the secrets. I find that very funny. And I know that you probably were giggling when I said that too. Okay, don't watch me yawn. Don't watch. Don't watch. All right. Arteme, which you might... It's not Artemis, okay? It's Arteme. She's a Roman goddess. She is... I'm laughing too. Ready? The mistress of animals, the goddess of human assemblies, and hunting. So I like that it's the mistress of animals and the goddess of hunting. Like, wait, what? I think it's funny. And let's see if I can say this one right. Your soul guardian, I think it's Lauma. Like, I think the U is like the long, but she's a Latvian goddess. She is a fairy-like goddess. She's a spirit. But listen to this. Listen to this. And knowing that you love broken people, you ready? She is the guardian of orphans, the sky, compassion, rainbows, and the atmosphere. Like, she is the guardian of the sky, all of it. But she's also the guardian of orphans. Okay, let me actually download that one. Okay, there we go. I'm like, download it first, hooker. Download it first. The Orlando is next. We're just going to call you that now. The Orlando. The Orlando. Thank you. Don't watch. I told you don't watch. I haven't been sleeping good the last few nights because of the damn rain. Like, I've caught myself tossing and turning like craziness. Okay, you're going to have Scarly's help with this one because this is an Aztec goddess and I can't pronounce it. Itzapapl. She is a death goddess. She's a warrior. She is the queen of a whole group of star spirits. And she is believed to be the source of all humans and protector of those who pass away as a baby. The obsidian butterfly. Yep. I knew Scarly would know. I knew Scarly would know. What are the odds that then you have Hel as your moral guardian? The Old Norse goddess of the underworld, the dead, and death. And tell everybody what you do for a living, Orlando. I'm dying laughing over here. I'm dying laughing over here. Wait. Let's see. Hang on. Let me see the one for your birth time. Hang on. Is it AM or PM? You guys are all going to crack up. AM. Okay. So you also have Hina, which is the Polynesian goddess. She is a very powerful female goddess over creation, the ocean, the moon, fertility, motherhood, and transformation. So when I read those, Lando, were you laughing? Were you laughing? Because I knew what you did. I knew what you do for a living. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. And you work overnight. I know. I think that's funny. That's funny as hell. All right. Sherry McQueen is going to be the last one I do for tonight. And you all get to hang out with me on Mother's Day. I've already got the live up, so you can find it. So I can go get kiddo. Oh, Sherry, you have you and Lando should be friends because y'all have the same one as your physical guardian, and that is a Scarly thing. Good, I'm so glad. Yeah, you have to have Scarly help you pronounce that one. That is not a Bodhi thing. That's not a Bodhi thing. Oh, but then you have your moral guardian is Tara, oh, let me not spell her name wrong. The one I was talking about. This is in Buddhism, the female bodhisattva that saves beings from worldly and spiritual danger. She lives beyond nirvana, and she is the most important female deity in Buddhism. She has tons of different colors and tons of different forms, emotions. I'm serious. If y'all are like, well, I didn't get a read tonight, or mine's not going to be done until Sunday, read about her. Read about Tara. Tara. Yeah, read about her. You're going to find green Tara, pink Tara, yellow, you're going to find all of it. And then your last one is Tiamat. Of course it is, because the Sumerian mother of the gods of chaos and order and civilization. That's 3 big, huge, powerful ones. Crazy powerful ones, Sherry. Crazy powerful ones. Lando's gonna fall down all the rabbit holes. He's gonna be down all the rabbit holes. They'll have to come find him in the morning and be like, "What's up? What are you doing? Where have you been?" All right, guys. Well, I am going to get off of here for the evening and go get the kiddo. I think that I'm timing it right where I can get there in between storms. Like, I think I'm timing it right. Yeah, we don't have any others that are headed this way until... I say that. Let me knock on wood, because today we weren't supposed to have severe weather, and then just like, bam, it would pop up. So I'm going to let you guys go for tonight. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget that tomorrow is Thursday. It is Reiki night. Just Reiki. That's it. Just Reiki. And then the rest of you guys, actually, I think let me see. I can tell you who we're starting with on Sunday. I'm pretty sure that it's Heidi. Let me look. Heidi, you are the first one. You're the first one on Sunday. So, and then Martha Rivers. All right. I will see you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow.